It's now 5 sleeps to Christmas, and it's time for a confession. Do you know what? I love Christmas decorations, but this year I put mine up in November. Is that too early? You see, I just love all the lights. I think it makes houses look so pretty. I love walking down the street and seeing all the lights. Do you know, it makes me happy. So my house is full of lights and I love it. Brian doesn't. He tolerates the weeks where our house is visually a bit more chaotic than normal, but he looks forward to the day when we pack them all up and put them back in the loft, ready for another year. We're all so different, aren't we? Some people love Christmas, some people dread it. Some people like all the Christmas songs, some people can't bear them. Some of us like lights, and some don't. We are all wonderfully and beautifully different. And of course, we don't always know why we are the way we are. Maybe I like lights because as a child, I was quite frightened of the dark. Do you know what? I used to have night terrors right into my 40s. You probably didn't know that about me, but it's true. So maybe that's why I like lights. Maybe Brian doesn't like the lights because he likes the house in order. He likes it tidy and the lights just make it all a bit messy. Or maybe it's something to do with his childhood. We don't really know. We're all different. We are the product of how God has made us, but also the result of many years of society, culture, circumstances and relationships that shape us into who we are today. And we can't expect to know everyone's story, can we? We can't know their history, just as they can't be expected to know ours. We can't expect to know what they think about Christmas, whether their heart is beating with excitement and joy or fear and dread at the thought of Christmas. So we can't look at someone and make assumptions. Because to truly understand someone, it means we have to get to know them. We need to listen to them. We need to understand their history, maybe even walk in their shoes. And practically, that's just not possible. But Christmas is supposed to be a time of love for others, a season of goodwill, a time when we give to others, make good choices. So what could that look like this year? Well, maybe Christmas is as good a time as any to remember that some people don't like the lights. So this Christmas, I'm going to light a candle every day over the Christmas period. Not just because I like lights and I like candles, but also to say a prayer. And my prayer is for all those for whom this Christmas is going to be a hard one. Those who are grieving, those who are lonely, those who've been rejected, those who don't feel loved or heard or seen, and those who just don't like the lights and all they have come to represent. And my prayer is that somewhere amongst the lights and the chaos of Christmas, they will feel the tender love of Christ, that they will feel seen and heard and loved for who they are. And they will feel held and comforted in all their hurts and all their hopes. And my prayer for me is that I will never forget to see, to hear, and to love others for who they are, not who I think they should be. Jesus said, "I have come into the world as a light." So I will light a candle and pray for that light to bring peace and goodwill to all. Thank you for listening and God bless.